Hi there and welcome to my channel where we learn about art, design and marketing. I'm Missing an Art and in today's video I'll be showing you how you can easily and for free create amazing t-shirt designs for print on demand using Canva, ChatGPT and Krita. I'll be using also my Zazzle store as an example. And the best part of it is that you don't need any design or art background. All you need to have is a passion for learning and a computer with an internet connection. Before we start our journey, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends so they can get this knowledge as well, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. I post similar tutorials every Friday and Sunday and short videos on Tuesday. If you have any questions or thoughts, you can contact me through my Linktree page where you can find all the necessary links. It is located in the description box down below. And one more step before we start, if you want to follow along with the video, there is a Canva template link in the description box below. You can make the designs alongside with me. Now let's get started. Okay, so here we are in the file that you downloaded from the description box below, and the first step that we need to take is go to ChatGPT and get text quotes or just plain text to put on your designs. Now before you do that, if you're doing it to particularly put it on a t-shirt design that you are going to sell, you do need to know what niche you're going to sell in, what topic is it going to be. Don't go in blindly, but I'm not going to go into that in this video because this video is only meant for how to create the designs for free and very easily. So the first thing we're going to do is go to ChatGPT and get some quotes. So we're going to ask ChatGPT to give us 10 quotes, 10 funny quotes that we can put on our t-shirt designs. Okay, so he gave us a little bit. I'm not letting him just energy saving mode. He did give us a few, which yeah, okay, let's get some more. Now I am using the free mode for ChatGPT, but since I am also a subscriber, I'm gonna go and check with this, the newest version, if this one gets me something different results, because I already got those results when I searched for them earlier. So you basically have them over here. You can use those for practice, but for our video I wanna get some new results. So let's see what ChatGPT takes. They are different, but I did also give him a different prompt. Okay, so we have here 10 funny quotes about life. Okay, I'm just gonna grab all these, Control-C, and put them over here. Let's get a text box. And so you can also use these. When you open it, this is gonna already be here. Now, before I started this video, I did a few designs because I was testing it out, how it would work, and I went with a quote: I'm not lazy, I'm on energy saving mode. And what I did was one version for the black t-shirt design and one version for the white t-shirt design. And I also got this cute little sloth sleeping with the coffee. But the thing is, I got this sloth from Freepik, which, I mean, yes, they do have free images and vectors, but you need to use attribution when you use it. They're not commercially free for use unless you pay for the subscription. So I wouldn't use them on POD per se. unless you have a subscription plan with them, and yeah, that's that. But over here for this purpose, which is basically just learning how to remove the background, because this image originally came with a blue background. And now, since we're not using Canva's background remover, because that one is for pro users only as well, I decided to use Krita, or actually try out Krita. How well does it do? And it's a pretty good job. It's actually better than Adobe Express. I tried that one too. It doesn't really remove it completely, especially if you have a design that's just text. I tried this one to remove the background from this, and it didn't remove the middle parts of black. Now, why do we need to remove black when we are basically downloading these images? Because when you put this design on a black t-shirt, the black from the t-shirt and the black that it's here, it's not the same black, and it's going to show a black square on the t-shirt where you put the design on. So if we go to Zazzle, this one has a different black. We go to customize design. Let me just put this one in. See, this is a black like the design that I did before. And if we check see, it has the black. You can see the square black over there. But Zazzle doesn't have an option to remove black. It does have the option to remove white background. That's why we only need Krita for removing the black background from these images. Needless to say, if you have a Canva Pro account, you can use the Canva feature when you download the option of transparent background, but you need to pay for it, so we're doing it completely for free over here. Okay, so we have the text that we needed. Now we need to get the images. So we're not getting them from Freepik. What else is there? Pixabay. Pixabay has images that are commercially free for use, so you can put them on your designs, on your print-on-demand designs. Needless to say, you can't just get an image from here and then put it on the t-shirt or on a certain design and call it quits. You still need to alter it so it's not gonna be like the same, if you understand where I'm going at. You can't just use, I don't know, like this picture and download it from here and then put it on a mug or something like that, because Zazzle is gonna figure it out and they're gonna remove it. You still need to alter the design and make it your own, make it with your touch, your flavor, your personality, put something you in it. We are gonna search for images and stop babbling about it. But before we do that, I'm gonna go over here and see what do we have. We have life is like a donut, I'm in the hole, so we can search for a donut and a wine glass. I'm gonna search for a wine glass and a donut, and we're gonna make those designs over here. Okay, so let's go search for a donut. And the thing is, I'm not looking for, ooh, I do like these donuts. I'm not looking for like a picture. I'm more or less looking for something that is transparent already, or something like this, but that is actually a picture, something that is more vectorized. That's a dog with a donut. Let me check that one again. In the hole most of the time. Well, I kind of like this dog. It kind of fits with the whole saying. So, Pug Donut Sweets free for use, content license. We found our image. I'm also going to add it to my collection so I don't forget it. Now we go to download. You have a few options. You can choose the biggest one, but frankly we don't need it. This size is pretty much okay. Now you can download it from here, but you also have an option that you can edit this image in Canva. So we're going to click on this one, and it's going to transfer the image to Canva, and it's going to open it in a new design. So what we need to do is grab the image, and I'm also going to make it a little bit smaller, copy it, Control C, go to our design, click on the page and click on Control V, and our puck is over here. And now all we need to do is actually add the text. We can go here, I'm gonna copy this whole thing, Control C, and go back down. Now the image size for this that I'm using is A4, basically just a piece of paper size, like this. And then we go over here to text, add a text box. I'm gonna put it inside. So there are a few options, like you could put the, let's make this a bit smaller. You could put the puck like beneath it and make it a little bit smaller, and then make the text bigger and put it on top. I'm gonna put this in a different text box. I pressed Control X to cut it out, and now I'm gonna Control V to paste it back in. Now I do need to change back the text. I am gonna remove the those thingies on top. Okay, and I have to delete that one. If the text is too far apart and you want to put it a little, you want to squish it together a little bit, just change the line spacing. Let's just center it. Okay. And this is basically just one design that we did fairly quickly. If we want to change this to do it for the white t-shirt, Control C, Control V. Now we need to change the color of the text. Just go up here and change it to something different. Let's use the colors from the image. Okay, life is like a donut. And this is for the white t-shirt. Now we are also gonna go and search for an image that doesn't have a transparent background, so we can use Krita house. Well, this one has a background and some clouds and it is vectorized, so let's try this one. So for this, we're not gonna download it in the for Canva. We're just gonna go to download. Okay, we've got Krita open. So you might not see these panels over here when you first open it, because I kind of rearrange them to suit my needs, but you can change these the way you want. I'm not going to show you how to do that right now. We're just going to open a file and we're going to go to search for our house. And the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go over here and duplicate the layer and hide the lower one. And I'm going to go into this color picker and pick the color. Now you're probably going to have to play around with the settings, the fuzziness, grow and shrink selection, feathering, to get the right amount. As I can see over here, it's a bit too much that it's taken off. So I'm going to lower the feathering, try it again. Now I'm just going to press delete. And if I want to deselect, I need to press Control, Shift, and A. And that's that. Now, when it comes to the other elements like the clouds and the stars, We could use just the house and delete the rest, but I would like to have some clouds and the sun. I'm probably gonna keep the sun and the cloud, but I'm gonna delete the other ones. So I'm gonna make a new layer and put it behind and actually fill it with darker color so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's go back to our layer. I'm gonna delete the stars. Where's the eraser? Here's one. Let's just go to the basic one. I don't need this, and this cloud is gonna go as well. Let's make that a bit bigger. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm also gonna grab that with the lasso tool and move it aside and deselect, and that is about it. Yes. Now I'm gonna remove that layer because I don't need it, and the background I also don't need it. I'm not gonna save it, but I'm gonna go to File, Export, House. Make sure you select PNG and just press OK and it's fine. Now all we need to do is, let's add a page over here, change the background to black, and let's upload, why is this thing open? Okay, let's upload our house without a background, which is over here. Click and drag. Okay, there it is. So there is the house that we just removed the background from. So now all we need to do is add some text. Let's grab our text over here. Oops. Okay, here it is, this one. Control C. Let's go back to our design. Add a text box. Now let's make this a little bit prettier. Change the text, the font. Now you could use other fonts. The ones that don't have the crown are for free. You can use those. Okie dokie. But I think I'm gonna put the house on top and the text on the bottom. And there you have it. There's another t-shirt design. I can even make this even smaller. Let's put it something like this. When it comes to how you arrange the design, it's actually up to you and up to your preferences. Now as we scroll up, you're gonna see a few different designs that I did. In these ones, the only thing that I did was change the color of the inner text, and you can do that just by selecting the text, and then you go to text color and change the color. Now if you want to change the actual font, you're gonna have to create another text box and then change the font of that part. Let's move on. Let's go up. So in this part, this was a little bit tricky because if we go here in the position, as you can see, the triangle is going here above the text, and then over here is going below the text, and with this one as well. And what I did was I put some of the text behind the triangle over here and then some of it on top of it. So here I have, I'm not weird, I'm limited edition. So the edition, I actually separated it. So we have the box, the text box is basically the same width, the same size. I just deleted parts of the text, and then the limited is actually similar. I just again deleted some part of the text. When you have all the designs ready for download, we are going to go back to Krita and remove the black backgrounds from the images. So I'm gonna download this page and this one and also this one, so 19, 20 and 21. Go to download PNG, so like this, not all of them, current page, and then 20, 21 and download. Now if you have a pro account, you can get a transparent background and you don't have to deal with all of the other thingies, but since we're doing it for free, we don't have that option. And now we're going back to Krita. Now you have two options. You can do this, you can just go open file and choose one of these files, or you can go to file, new, and then go to predefined A4 300 ppi. You can change the color to CMYK and then hit create, and you have a blank canvas over here. So now you just click and drag, insert as a new layer. The first thing that we need to do, since our images are a bit smaller than the canvas, we can fix that by going over here with the move tool. I'm gonna hide the upper ones, choose the lower, oh it's not the move tool, oh it's this one. Grab this eye and put it in here, then you can put it in the corner and just press shift and drag and enter, and it's gonna be this big. Now we're not gonna need the black background anyway, so it doesn't really matter how big it is. We're gonna go to the color picker and pick the black color. It's gonna take a while because it's a bigger image. Now if we go close, we can just adjust how much do we want the color picker to take away. So I'm gonna feather it a little bit, going back to the previous numbers, and okay, I think this is gonna do. Now there's also one thing that we need to do, which is go to, oh we don't need to, we have it. Okay, we need to select the inner parts of the letters. Just click on it. Now if you have the plus on that, which is basically this one selected, if you click on it, it's gonna add on. If it's this one, it's gonna replace your selection, so make sure before you start clicking that you have this one selected. Okay, so we have this, and then just press delete. Okay, so we have this one still has a black brim around it, but I kind of like it. And we're only gonna put it on the black t-shirt, so it's okay. Now we go to file and export, and we do the same thing to the other two images, so we don't need this layer anymore. We don't need to do anything with the white one, just the black one. The last thing that is on the list is upload the design to Zazzle. So when you have your designs ready, you can go to Zazzle. Let's go back a few steps. So you open the store, or you just create an account, and if you want to make t-shirts just for yourself or for your family but using your designs, you can also do that. You don't need to open a store for that. You just open an account and you can make your own designs. So let me just go over here. So this one, So you can actually go here, create your own, and then you can decide which product you want to work on or design. So we're gonna go for t-shirts. You have men's t-shirts, women, kids, baby, toddler. We're gonna go for women t-shirts and just this basic blank t-shirt. Now this one is white. There is an option for black and blue, red, pink is gone apparently, and then light pale pink is still available. We're gonna go with the white option first. So we just go to customize design, and then we upload our designs over here. Let's go with the white one for the white t-shirt. It looks like this, and then you click on background only, and it's going to remove the white background that's around the design so it doesn't look funky, and you can actually move it around a little bit. Now I wouldn't suggest making it bigger. Well, apparently you can go a little bit bigger, but if you make it too big, what Zazzle has, oh, it's this big. How big do I need to make it? Zazzle actually has some sort of a safety precaution, which means if you get this yellow mark, it means your image is too big. It's gonna be pixelated when it's not even gonna allow you to print it with that set. So you need to make it smaller when you hit the yellow triangle like this, or with that. Also with that yellow triangle, it means like your image is too small. Make it bigger if you want to make it for a certain type of product that requires bigger images. But for a t-shirt, it's A4, it's okay. Okay, and over here you have a preview of a mockup, so how it's gonna look like on the image, on the t-shirt. So this is for the white version. Now let's go back and select the black one to see how the black designs look. If I upload this one again, we're gonna compare the two images. So the one without the background is actually this one. And I'm also gonna go into layers and hide that one for a second. So this is the one that has the black background, and as you can see, you get a black square as well. Now if we hide this one and get the one that we removed the background from, see, it looks way better. So when you're designing for black t-shirts, yes, it's good that you design on a black background so you know how the design is going to look like when it's on a black background. But when you're downloading it or uploading it to a print-on-demand service, make the background transparent. And that is a wrap. That's basically it. We did everything that was on our agenda. So step 1, we went into ChatGPT to get our quotes. Step 2, we went on Pixabay to get images. Step 3, we designed the t-shirt designs in Canva. But then step 4, we used Krita to remove the background from an image and also the background from the designs themselves, and then we upload it to Zazzle. Congratulations, you've made it until the end, and now you know how to make awesome t-shirt designs with free apps and programs. Keep in mind that designing a great t-shirt design doesn't happen overnight, and it will require a bit of practice and playing around with these programs. For starters, by doing it this way, you don't lose any money because everything I was showing you here is accessible for free. But if you want to be even faster and more efficient, I suggest you invest text in Canva Pro account. This way you can take away both ChatGPT and Krita and only make the full designs just with Canva. Canva has the text AI generator and the background remover for pro users, among all other pro features that a designer needs all in one platform. Thank you for watching and following along. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to keep this channel going and growing, and I will see you next time.